What's going on, Paisanos? V here. Come on, you guys. Well, not a market watch today. Before I say anything else, I just want to emphasize that we are in a buyer's market. But here's why. Because you'll go, V, how are we in a buyer's market? I mean, the TCG has gone stale. The meta is basically one-trick pony. Deck card. It's usually elements, and they're about to get Kushiras, so it'll be two-trick pony, still same degenerative game, and we don't have a variety of the game going on. We don't have a variety of the meta. We don't have players getting involved, players going in and saying, hey, I want to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Events because Konami's making me take a COVID passport, so I can't go to this event. The regionals, I can't do this. Let me explain. Because as much as that's true, and you're right, that's 100% true, everyone's not looking at the game, meaning money isn't being poured into the game. People are focusing on other things. Master, Pokemon, One Piece, and I don't blame them. Those games obviously can let you do what Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently is not letting you do. Those games have a diverse meta, which Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently doesn't. So I get that. But I always do this. So, a little side note, in case anyone doesn't know, I used to be a volunteer firefighter, and they used to always say they're training you to run towards where everyone's running from. And when everyone's running from the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG market, when everyone's saying, don't buy these cards, get out of here, and they're saying, just run, that's when I run to. That's when I run in full strong. And the reason why I go in crazy during these times, because nobody's looking at these cards. A lot of people are dumping these cards, in fact, because the prices are going down. We'll talk about that in this video. There is an opportunity in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game right now, and I just want to share it with you guys. And it's been going on for a while. I've been really looking at the market in order to make sure I can make this point. Because if the prices, change, then obviously it's going to make me look bad. So I want to make sure you guys we're on the same page. Everyone they already bought their cards. So there's no really money to be put in. There's only money to be put in the next set. But the collector's market, the casual market, and even I would argue the competitive market has so much meat on that bone. Let's talk about Spellbound. This card over here at Darkwing Blast is not good right now. I think anyone who's saying, oh no V, I play in my X deck and I go to my locals in Podunk Nowhere and I topped with it, they're just trying to make themselves feel better about a purchase they made. Let's be real. But look at that Spellbound. This card can be good. This card says, all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls cannot be tributed or used as fusion material, synchro, XZs, or link summon into the end of this turn. This card is insane in a slower format. The format right now is way too fast, so this card's garbage. But look at that Spellbound. I do think this is a great card. Obviously, we can't use it right now, but the price has kind of pretty much stabilized. Look at the past month. It had spike, went down, and it's pretty much stable. It hasn't really went anywhere. This card's roughly around $5 if you look over here at TCG Player. It slowly goes up to $6, but I think $5 is a good price to get this card in. And I'm going to throw it out there. If you go to your locals or someone's trading you, I would say, hey, Spellbound, Secret Ducking Blast, not the best secret right now. $5 I'll give you for it. Why not? Like, get your play set. Nobody's looking at it. Everyone's running from it. Why don't you run to it? Then we have, Amazing Offenders. Let me just refresh this page. This was, I was going to do a market watch yesterday, but I got really too busy. Listen, Amazing Offenders is cheeks. It's really bad. Now, Rescue Ace is something I personally want. Once again, I used to be a firefighter, volunteer firefighter. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. If I had to restart my life over again, I'd probably do it professionally. I really enjoyed it a lot. Rescue Ace is Yu-Gi-Oh's version of Fire. So I have incentive to buy this. I want this for myself, and I'm going to have this. The question is, do you buy something that you want now, or do you be patient, you wait, and then when it goes down in value, you get it at a good price point? Because Rescue Ace is not going anywhere. They're not meta. They're not going to be the best deck. I'm sorry. We have Kashira Elements. We know it's going down in value. Why would I even pre-sell this card? Why would I even go in and buy it day one? The values are going down. And sorry, but like Pretty that has a better chance over Rescue Aces. It just is what it is. And to be honest with you, I don't even want that because we don't need it. Sorry, we have full power Kashiras, full power Elements. Even with the balance, we know in the OCG, Elements and Kashiras do whatever they want to do, featuring other decks every now and then with the Hella Max C. With that said, I think there is a lot of good cards in here. I think there's a lot of great cards to go ahead and buy. Card Trooper CR being $46, that is a steal. And the craziest part about this is, it might be going down even more in value. We see the market price being $50. It's already at $46. This is a CR of Card Trooper. This card only has, at best, an ultra rare version. This is highly being looked over because nobody cares about Amazing Offenders. This is the newest set. Nobody cares, but you should. Gizmo Orochi is not that good right now, but has seen play sporadically. Maybe we'll see play in the future, and if it does, well, the second highest rarity is Secret Rare, and then now we have a CR being $45. Do you buy it now? It's up to you, but it's not bad. Isolde, with $64 market price, is at $60. Do you get what I'm showing you right here? The values are going down because Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't care about these cards because they're not really used right now, but they have that potential. They have that chance of being good in the game. They have that chance of seeing play, and they do see play. What do you think happens to the highest rarity, which at this point for some of these, especially the ones I just showed you, is collector's rarity? I'm not a big fan of CR for meta cards. I think CR for meta cards, CR should be reserved for collectible cards, but that's a whole different story. Konami loves throwing that in there for like Starlight Rare and Pharaoh's Rare, but it is what it is. You just gotta play the game that Konami gives to us. Collector's Rarity is really not meant for collectors as much as it's meant to be just another rarity for a cash grab. With that said though, Isolde, Gizmo, Card Trooper, these are cards you need to be looking at right now because everyone's running from them. Everyone's saying, no, don't buy these cards. No one plays them. Run when you should be running to them. Zombie Vampire is a great card. Now, just the fact that it doesn't see any play doesn't mean the fact that it's only a solo secret rare at a Battle of Chaos. It's a great card overall. The card price is relatively inexpensive, by the way. It's roughly around $550. This card is dirt cheap, and I do think this is a great card, even though it's showing no play in the game right now. This effect's broken. It did see a little bit of play for a while, and I do think Zombie Vampire can come back and see play again in the future. Then we have, well, number 89, Diabolosis. This card actually has two YCS prize cards. No one's going to be buying these. If you buy a prize card and play in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, sure. It's Helium in the Shizu format. Okay, calm down there, Tiger. It is cool, though. But listen, the secret version is $3.50. This card's going to be used in Shizu's. T-Elements, I'm sorry. If you not... Shizu, T-Elements, Kashiras is the one that's going to be used in. And if you are going to play that deck, Kashiras, you're going to need to get yourself a number 89. You just need one of these. You're going to want to grab it real quickly because people are going to be wanting to get this. All right. Rota CR. So Rota CR actually is weird because we had a Pharaoh's Rare. The Pharaoh's Rare currently is worth a lot more money. I think Pharaoh's Rare is going to go down in value because nobody really cares about it, but that's my own personal opinion. But with the value previously being 103, it actually went down. It's actually currently $78 for a CR version of Rota. Now, I think this is a temporarily pumped down, and I do think in time it will pump back up. Once I'm going back to it, I think the Pharaoh's Rare, in my opinion, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't really care about it as much. From the players I've talked to, from people I've read, from comments I read online, some people are excited about it, some people just don't care about it. I personally don't care about it, but that's my own personal opinion. Looking at CR, though, I think CR Rota is probably the best Rota, and I do think the value of this card will go up higher in value. In fact, I think it will surpass $103 in my personal opinion. All right, Black Rose Dragon Starlight Rare is super on the look at. Listen, Ghost Rare is still number one, okay? That's number one. But Ghost Rare, Black Rose Dragon is roughly around 12, 1300. We talked about it the other day. Black Rose Dragon Starlight Rare is the second highest version, and it's kind of stable, as you can see over here. In fact, look at that last month. It's really stabilized. The value of this card is currently roughly anywhere from $500 to $525. I think this is the price it's going to be the floor for Black Rose Dragon. Now, will Black Rose Dragon see any meta play? No. But for collectors out there, this is the perfect time to get this card. It has flatline, straight up, which you don't really see for a lot of these kind of cards, but this one specifically has done so. And the reason why it's done this is because nobody cares about it. Those who wanted to buy it, already bought it. Those who wanted to dump it are trying to dump it. That's it. It is a perfect balance. I think this is a great card to go ahead and grab if you are looking to get this for your collection. Then we have Fauna Albas. Now, here's the weird thing. Fauna Albas common, 19 cents, predictable. The super ultra rare, 93 cents. All right, no big deal. The secret rare is $20. So you got secret rare Fauna Albas for $20. Then you got OTS to ornament 19 ultimate rare. It's rising a little bit, but it's currently $36. So for an extra $16, you can get an ultimate rare Fauna Albas. Now you're probably going to V. Why do I want this? Because branded is so good. In fact, hold on, let's talk about this for a second. Remember, there is a nice light furious snow called Telements. And then we're about to get another shitstorm called Kashiras, right? Telement, Kashira, Ishizu's. It's a nice right there. Underneath that lake is a nice thin layer called Branded. Break that layer, Branded becomes one of the best decks in the game again. Branded's going to be getting new support. Obviously, we've seen the price of Alibur recently rise, especially Ultimate Rare Alibur, go roughly around $50. Fallen to Albaz is right in there with it. So if everyone's going crazy and buying Alibur, if everyone's going crazy and getting stuff with Branded, that's fine. But you're missing Fallen to Albaz. OTS 1 Pack 19, once again, this card will not be $36. This card will rise in value as Yu-Gi-Oh players start getting ready for playing any kind of Branded variant. In fact, people are so wild and bored about this meta, they're already adding Branded in there. Branded is slowly seeing play. But once again, we get a ban list, and Konami just takes a shotgun to a lot of these current stuff, well, the tier 0 decks. What is underneath is Branded. Branded is right there, tier 1, waiting for Kashira, Ishizu, Teal'c to get hit. Will it happen? I don't know. I think Branded's a really good deck, and I'm still keeping my Branded stuff. In fact, I'm trying to get 2 more Ultimate Rare Alubers. I might Ultimate Rare playset of Fallen Albaz already, because I know, just like a lot of players know, that Konami's not looking at Branded to hit. Why would they hit Branded when the real problems are Ishizu, Teal'c, and Kashira's? Like, those are the ones to hit. And once they do that, Branded is just waiting. And it's gonna be wild when we start seeing Branded decks topping alongside, well, Teal'c. We're starting to see it in regionals, but I think it's going to become more mainstream soon. Listen, if you don't have your Kashira stuff, you might want to pick it up. Look at the current prices. Obviously, Shangri-La, Kashira Birth, all those cards are dirt cheap. But when we look at Kashira Unicorn, it's not $21. In fact, $21 is where you wish you would have got it at. It's starting to rise. So you see over here for 25 from a verifiable seller, by the way. This is verifiable sellers. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. All right. So that's for Unicorn. I just recently, like today, early today, bought my 2 friend year. I have 1 over here that came in the mail. Let's go. And I got my 2. If you're gonna play the new meta stuff, you gotta have the new stuff to play with. It's $70 for an ultra rare. It would have been great for Konami to reprint Kashira friend year. It came out of Dark Green Glass, so the odds of it getting reprinted are really low, unfortunately. It'd be great if we had like OTS 21 or whatever the next OTS is. And Konami's like, you know what? We're reprinting Kashira friend year, even as a common. Like, imagine saving, what, $210 on not buying friend year and getting commons? I'd play with commons at that point. I mean, any reasonable person would. Listen, I want max rarity, but I don't want to put dumb money into my game. And buying an ultra rare Kashira friend year as a playset, an ultra rare for $210, I'll be the first to say it. It's dumb money. It's stupid. The fact that we have to do this. Make it a secret. Make me feel better about my purchase, Konami. Don't bend me over and say, we're not going to... What was the thing Konami said again? They're like, we're not going to mess up the rarities. We're not going to do this in the core sets. Bro, you did. You didn't do the secret rares. You did it to ultra rares. Like, Konami, you didn't change the game at all. You just changed the rules that you made. It's ridiculous. Anyway, another card you're going to want to go ahead and grab is number 11, Big Eye. Now, if you want Ultimate Rare, it's $150. Everything else is starting roughly around at the lowest, $9. Listen, you want to get your Draco sack. Luckily, it was reprinted in maximum gold for 90 cents. Super Rare is $1. Get the Super Rare was you. And then you got the low attack and Galaxy versions. I just love looking at the version of this. I have this card in like 3 different languages. I love the foreign versions of this card. If you want to go ahead and grab this card, it's roughly around $40. They got German, Italian, Spanish. I mean, each one just looks clean. Look at that. Bestia, Fantasma, Mechanica, Crostera. I can't say the rest of that word. That word goes crazy. All right. Another card you might want to pick up is also the Earthshot removable. Luckily, it was printed as an ultra rare. It's like 16 cents. Got 2 rares over here. 1 for maximum gold. I kind of like the maximum gold rare. Does anyone else like I don't like gold, but maximum gold rare, kind of like. You got the regular rare Ignition Assault, and then the Starlight rare, which has slowly been rising in value. Now, Starlight rare has recently hit it's hit its stride, but it's still up there. It's still roughly around $272. Do you grab a Starlight rare? You could. I guess so. I mean, it's there. All right. Pot of Prosperity also might be a card that you might want to consider picking up. So, here's why, though. With Pot of Prosperity, if you're looking to play pure and only pure Kashiras, Pot of Prosperity might be your card. Now, luckily, the price was only $41. I say luckily because before the reprint in 2022, that card... The Secret Rare Blazing Vortex is roughly around $110 a copy. Starlight Rare Power Prosperities are dropping in value. It's actually almost near $550 for a Starlight Rare, which still is relatively high, but not as high when you realize the fact that a month ago it was roughly around $600. Once again, still high, not as high. All right, listen, I am the first to say how much I hate premium codes. There's actually a guy who goes on my channel. Go in the comment section, you'll see him, who counts how many times I dog on gold rarities, specifically these stupid bling rarities. Konami, when the Return to Gold Premium Bling came out, people were caring about their grills, and I'm just, whatever, I'm not part of this culture, but they're caring about the grills, and they care about, like, adding bling to their teeth, because they thought that was cool, when it used to look like a retard with, like, braces, grown-ass man. But looking over Konami slow down, they're like, we can do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! And instead of someone else that works at Konami going, no, that's dumb, you're a retard, go back to the office and go wash something, like, go clean some tables or something, like, get out of here, like, you're a janitor, go away. They were like, that's a great idea. Let me do another line of coke real quickly so I can make sure this is a good idea. Listen, I think the bling cards are the most disgusting looking cards. I hate these cards. They're bad for trade value. They're bad for resale value. Nobody wants them unless, and here's where I throw a caveat on there, unless they are unique. Now, these cards are not unique. These cards are all garbage. Konami, and then Konami made more of these. So as they made more of these, players are like, okay, yeah, no, they're definitely garbage. But there are some gold cards I do like. Gold Ghost Rares are one of them. Other gold cards I do like is because I'm forced to like it. But let me explain to you. So you see over here, number 77, the 7th Sin. This card only has one printing. It can't, by proxy, be bad. Had Konami made this card as a common in whatever, super rare, nay, say an ultra rare, the value of this card would be tanked. Other cards like Max C obviously are a lot of money. We talked about the other day, Max C ultra rare being roughly around $550 to $650 depending which one you want. So obviously the gold rare has to have some value because there's not many of these cards lying around. And then number 11, Big Guy, well, once again, there's not many lying around. This one's $10. If you're going to play with a gold rare Big Eye, just know that your next max rarity and you play with a gold rare Big Eye, it's like having a nice Lamborghini, but putting an 89 Toyota Tercel engine in your Lamborghini. You're going to get made fun of. The car probably won't start, and people are just waiting to point and laugh. I think gold rares look disgusting. I don't recommend anybody, anybody at all to use these unless you absolutely have to. If you're playing a deck that uses number 77, you have to use it. It sucks. It is what it is. Someone's going to make fun of you. They understand it. They're smart enough in the game. But if you're playing a number 11 Big Guy, gold rare, premium gold, infinite garbage, Jesus. That's welfare. All right, listen. The values are going down, like I said in the beginning of this video. And I really want to let you know that because it's true. The values are going down. YGOPaisano players are pulling away from this game because, well, let's be honest with you. This game has been sucking lately. Nothing against anything except the fact that everything sucks. Let me explain. The meta, you're stuck on these garbage decks. Telements, Ishizus, Tsunami Kashiras. Same crap, different flavor, okay? That's number one. Number two, for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, and I think nobody really recognizes this, but there's a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh players, like a crazy amount, like an insane amount of Yu-Gi-Oh players that actually want to play at tier 2 or higher level Yu-Gi-Oh events beyond regionals, ideally YCS. Those players still cannot, because Konami mandates you have to take a COVID vaccine, because evidently Konami and the CDC are just blended together. So a lot of those players, myself included by the way, cannot go to these bigger events, which is ridiculous. Every other card game has kind of, you know, did away with that crap, but Konami still has players trapped in the COVID crap. Okay, it sucks. So that kills it. So when a meta that's pretty much stale, and rule set that prohibits players from playing at high competitive events, what's incentivization of buying cards? And you're not wrong, other than the fact that there is still incentivization. If you want to get things cheap, now's the time to do it. If the game's booming, it's really hard to find those gems. When the game is down, as it is right now, those gems are everywhere. In fact, the prices you're looking at right now, I guarantee when the game's back and booming, when Konami stops drinking the crazy sauce and get back to normality, we're going to be able to see a lot of these prices go up higher in value, and people wishing they had the cards like this. I remember when I owned a card store, I would have all different color sleeves. All different color sleeves. Whatever color you had, I had. Mine's a couple. And then someone will come in and go, man, you don't have, like, the mango orange sleeves? And I'll sit there and go, I got orange. I got yellow. That's it. They don't make mango orange. Ah, man. I'd buy the mango orange sleeves. And I just sit there and I just, as a store, I sit there and I just go, okay, but I don't give a fuck. Are you going to buy or not? Don't tell me what you would do. I don't care. And I'll tell you right now, owning a store has made me really, really appreciate watching store owners and deal with the crap they deal with. Mentally, I cannot. Like, near the enemy owning a store, I closed right before COVID, by the way, but near the enemy owning a store, people go, I wish you had the orange sleeves, the mango orange sleeves. And I would go, yeah, I don't give a fuck, and I would just walk away. And the reason I would do that is because I was so mentally burnt on the I wish. What I'm trying to say, looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh market, is people are going to look at the video right now, more than likely. People are going to look at these prices right now, and in the future, as the game is booming, as the game prices are insanely crazy all over the place, they're going to go, man, I wish you had Dark Magician Ghost Rare for $170. The Blue Ray Dragon Ghost Rare, $125. The Red Eyes Black Dragon Ghost Rare, can I get that at this value? Man, I would have bought 3 of them if it was this value. Well, here it is right here. Why not now? No. I want to wait till you don't have it, so I can bitch to you about me wanting to buy it had you had it. The prices are right here. You do what you want to do with that. Listen, I appreciate you guys watching my video. Make sure to go to my website, YGOPaisano.com. I have a lot of great field centers, tokens. I mean, the best of the best for the best. Guys, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to be getting a new order in, I think, next week. That new order will have some Teal'c stuff. No more Ghosts and stuff. Whatever's here is here. Oh, no, hold on. The Ghost Mourners will be there. I think I'm getting like 6 of them. That's it. As fast as they're making them, I'm trying to get them. So I will have some Ghost Mourners for sale. But the Ghosts of the collection, everything you see right here, that's all it is. You're going to want to go ahead and grab these while they're still available. Everything comes shipped with tracking. Any order bought before 5 p.m., you're going to get your tracking. It's going to ship out that same day. Also, check out Interlude. Links down below. Got a promo code. You get 10% off. You want to check out some of their stuff. They have some great play mats. Great everything, to be honest with you. Go check this stuff out. Relatively new company, but these guys are all over the place. They've been going to Trading Card Game Con, I believe, this past weekend. They've been everywhere, and they're promoting their products, and their products are kind of cool. I really like the way they look. And listen, I just recently got the Imperium Duelist Armor Shield Backpack. Links down below for all this stuff, by the way. I've been using this. Is the only backpack I'm using. It's a backpack by gamers, made for gamers. Like, every backpack you use, I'm telling you right now, this backpack has everything that you could think of. And you just want to go even look at it. Check it out. Go ahead to ImperiumDuelist.com, as well as Imperial's Pegasus sleeves. Now, I personally bought, because I used my last ones. I like to buy the Pearl White Imperium Duelist Pegasus sleeves. You could buy any one of these. They have them in pink. They have them in like a nice sky blue. Go ahead to ImperiumDuelist.com, click on their sleeves. These are the Imperium Duelist Pegasus sleeves, and you can use promo code Paisano10 to get 10% off. I highly, highly, highly recommend you guys check these out. These are absolutely gorgeous sleeves. These are the sleeves I personally use for my decks when I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't go back to Dragon Shields. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's all Imperium Duelist for me, and if you guys try it out, I really do think you'll be the same way. Paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe button, comment down below. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos have a great day.